Good afternoon and welcome once again to another exciting edition of Inside ProCents, where our purpose is simple: to showcase our members, to shed a little light on the value that ProCents is providing to our industry players, and most of all, to let you hear that value directly from our members' lips. My name is Devin Anderson, and I'm the president over here at ProCents, and I'm joined once again by my friends on the ProCents leadership team, Mr. J.R. Edens, a ProCents partner, and our CEO, Mr. Matt Russell. Matt, would you like to say a few words before we get started?
Well, I'm excited that I get the privilege to talk with Jennifer today and let everyone hear all the amazing stuff that FSG's got going on and the partnership that we've formed. So let's get this going.
Right on, right on. All right. Today we are featuring one of our newest distributors to enter the ProCents environment, and one that we truly are proud to announce today. Please welcome Miss Jennifer Mercer, the National Co-op Sales and Marketing Manager for FSG's New Jersey branch, based in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Good afternoon, Jennifer, and welcome to Inside ProCents.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here, and we're excited to be part of the ProCents team.
Right on. Right now, we're excited about all of this. We're ready to move forward here. All right, let's get this party started. As always, let's begin by shining the light on you and your organization with a little self-promotion. Tell us a bit about FSG and talk to us also a bit about the structure of FSG. In other words, how do the branches operate individually, and how do they also work together to collaborate with one another across the country for a much greater impact?
Sure. So I'll start with the high-level overview of FSG as a whole. At our core, FSG is an electrical and lighting company. We started 40 years ago. This year's our 40th anniversary as a lighting distributor. From that, we've evolved into electrical contracting, electrical services. And from that evolution, as time has changed, we've branched into LED lighting, controls, disinfection, now EV charging. So we continue to evolve as the industry evolves and changes evolve. But at our core, we are, lighting and electrical. We're one of the nation's largest non-union electrical contractors and one of the largest distributors of lighting across various manufacturers out there. We have several branches throughout the country that all work autonomously and in tandem together. Each branch has some of their own core competencies. For example, in New Jersey, we really focus a lot heavily on national distribution. We have electrical services. We have an ESCO team. For example, in Texas, where our national corporate headquarters are, we have electrical contracting. We have a signs division. So we have a lot of fluidity between different branches. We have branches that, we have trucks and technicians at, and then we have also, some branches where we have primarily just sales teams, and then we'll utilize local partners in that space to provide labor. So we're always working together. We have a national account team that you guys have worked with in the past that manage, national accounts like Starbucks and provide electrical services to them. So we're always looking for opportunities, both small and large, from utility services programs, helping small businesses with rebates, to helping the large businesses with electrical rebates and federal grants that are available.
That's awesome. So you're essentially, a support piece, a leader, an innovator, all of the above, right? I mean, this is
all of the above. We really like to pride ourselves on being a true solutions partner, a facility solutions partner. So we come in and we want to provide you a full portfolio of services to your building, from building controls, installing EV charging, disinfection. We can provide a service.
Right on. Yeah, and for our members, just keep in mind that the EV charging and the controls side of it, this is another avenue for you to make a partnership that you can take into a project with you, and that you can leverage for greater opportunities in the market. Right on. JR?
Jennifer, it's great to see you. Great to have you a part of the ProCents environment. I've worked with FSG for many years, and I could go on about what I think you guys are as far as evolutionary, unique, special to the industry. But being a part of the ProCents environment, what would you say is from your own words, what would you say is your differentiator from FSG to our environment, how you can help the environment grow and how you fit in with that?
Sure. From my perspective and working for FSG and being a part of this team is we continue to evolve as the market changes, as technology evolves. For example, with COVID the past few years, prior to COVID, we had a very small niche market with disinfection through UV, through hospitals. COVID hit, we kind of pivoted and we were able to change our business model to really bring that to the forefront. Now we have, from that evolution, we're able to, provide a full suite of disinfection, either from mobile carts to, being installed into HVAC systems, and also monitoring that through air quality monitoring. Now that EV charging and all of the federal funds are available, because we're an electrical contractor, we're able to, kind of pivot towards that and bring that to the forefront. So what I really like about FSG is we're always learning, we're always changing. We don't want to get, kind of stagnant in the marketplace. We want to be a leader and an innovator and educate ourselves so that we can help our customers.
Right on. All right, now we turn to the man, the myth, and the legend, Mr. Matt Russell, our CEO, and your friend, especially if you're at a trade show and know where his room is for the late night parties. Go ahead, Matt.
Well, Jennifer, one of the things that I've learned over the years working with FSG, kind of on the sidelines with all the different divisions, is the culture of FSG is really family oriented. There's a lot of value in that. And it's one of the things I look at, with ProCents is the family environment. Obviously Devin's able to crack jokes on me, and, JR and I have a lot of fun together, but just the entire board, it's that innovation, it's that culture. And I believe FSG really buys into that along the innovation and creativity of business is, kind of what we lean to. But with the similarities in our culture and how we treat our staff, or the partnerships, what was it that helped lead FSG to get across the line to join ProCents? And what are you hoping the value to be in the partnership going into the second half of the year and into 2023?
Sure. I think one of the main reasons that we wanted to join ProCents as a distributor is, you nailed it, our cultures align. We've worked with ProCents in the past. We see that you're very customer centric and you're looking to continuously bring new technologies, new solutions to your customers. You want to be able to help them, eliminate the process of vetting vendors and vetting, we'll do that. We take that on for you so that they're confident in their selections when we come with them. And the manufacturers that we work with, we know that you trust them, we trust them, we've worked with them for years. And it takes that question out of the customer's mind. So we're hoping to connect with your customers and be introduced to them so they can start to gain our trust and see that we're here to be a true partner with them and help them really design solutions. We have multiple manufacturers in every category, from lighting to EV, and we will not just tell you that this is the best solution for you. We'll truly go through the assessment with them, find out what they're looking to accomplish, what their budget is, and we align them with the correct solution that meets all their criteria.
Absolutely love it. And with that, a word that comes to mind is innovation. In the past, people have talked about why they joined ProCents, and they talked about the vetting process that, myself or Devin or JR, the board, help us do to bring forth the partnerships. Now having someone like FSG with 40 years of experience, you have vetted partnerships as well, that can help bring forth the innovation to not do sales, but to be really human centric and providing the right solution for the right person, looking at each opportunity on an individual basis as opposed to a cookie cutter approach, which I think some people bought into, but we've all learned in this environment that it's not that way. But, is there any innovations that you've seen that you would like to, highlight right now, might be groundbreaking or help get FSG off the ground and even the ball rolling quicker for you?
Yes, absolutely. And I've worked very closely with our executive vice president, Bernie Erickson, the past couple of years, and he's always out there looking for, innovations and companies that are bringing the next best technology or solution to customers. And again, he did that through COVID with the disinfection. And then also the Internet of Things. One of the things that we're able to do is come into a building and be able to put things like air quality control monitoring, waste bin or soap dispenser monitoring, even little things like that are saving time and money for the facilities manager. And then now with EV charging and being able to align them with different solutions and funding that the government's offering. So we always try to make the best of, what's the best technology and how can we help you, pay for that, either with funding, or we also offer, a lot of times we offer lighting as a solution or charging as a solution that enables the customer to make purchases without any out-of-pocket cost.
Love it. I appreciate that insight. And that's the one thing, that we have to look at is lighting as a solution, charging as a solution, and obviously the IoT. There's a phrase that I know companies like Redaptive and other LED Finance, they talk about data as a solution. So it's great to hear that you bring that up.
Absolutely. That's definitely beneficial in the climate that we're in.
Absolutely.
And I think that one of the things that I always emphasize, and I think you've mentioned it and hit a home run with your commentary, is that a lot of times are the guys that are out there doing the work, getting the projects, looking for these new opportunities, they can't capture all of the new innovative opportunities that go along with that without a partnership. It's one thing to say that you want to go after it. It's another thing to actually implement and then follow up and then support these things long term. And so I think with the right partners, and I think you're definitely one of those partners, I think that's the strength of a company's ability to grow, is seeing that and then also integrating that partner's opportunities into their own strategies. So I think that's what I got from this more than anything else, and what I've kind of known for some time is FSG as a partner, definitely to be reckoned with and somebody to be considered. And we're really proud to have you guys in the environment. We look forward to working with you.
We are certainly excited to work with you and your members as well. We're excited to get this kicked off and see where we can help your members look for different projects and solutions, and figuring out. That's one of the things that we do is vet the manufacturers, vet the partners, when we make sure that when we come to the table, we offer options to the customers, not just one here, this is your solution and you either take it or leave it. We really go through the process and find different options and what those options would entail.
Right on. Well, we definitely, again, thank you very much for participating today, for being a part of ProCents. I dumped a whole bunch of introductions on Alyssa this morning to complete our introduction process to the members. And we would love to have you back in a webinar capacity if possible. Maybe
Absolutely.
talking about EV charging. We can talk about that over the next few weeks and get something on the calendar.
Sounds good. And we're excited to get going.
Right on, right on. All right, this concludes today's Inside ProCents blog session. Our focus today was on one of our newest distributors, hosted by Miss Jennifer Mercer of FSG. We are so proud to have you as a part of the ProCents family, and we look forward to working with you and your team to help you grow and reach your annual goals in any way that we can. Thank you again. Do you want to say anything final before we close it out?
Just thank you. We appreciate the opportunity and we look forward to working with your members.
Beautiful. Matt, you want to close us out? You have any ideas?
Well, I want everybody to think about ProCents and FSG and the family and atmosphere that we bring. We may not know everything, but we know where to go and look for the right solutions, and bringing the right solutions to the end users, the inherent goal for us all. Because if everything works the way it's supposed to, we're not getting a lot of phone calls unless something breaks. So, but having the right partnerships, things don't break too often, but they're there when things go south. They answer their phones quickly and get back to you. So you're not left holding the bag. So FSG and everyone else in the environment, we're going to change the way lighting is done by bringing it back to the handshake mentality and being true partners for everyone.
Yeah, I love that, Matt. You just kind of reminded me of an old saying, no problem, no job. if you're not selling stuff, you're probably not having to deal with problems. And those problems have to be handled, and having the right partners and the right philosophy and culture is a great step towards making sure that those challenges are met. So very beautifully said. All right, as we always do, we close with a bit of our ProCents culture to do it right. We believe here at ProCents that clear, consistent, and transparent communication practices solve 99% of the inefficiencies and challenges that occur in our daily buyer and seller interactions. So to all of our current and future members, the ProCents culture is simple, and every member enters and adheres to the ProCents promise. Same-day responses to all communication requests, clear and consistent communication practices for efficient interactions, always turning inward for your organizational needs in a deliberate effort to support all participating members. And it should go without saying, but as you all know, I say it anyway, do what you say you're going to do, always. At ProCents, we make connections that are sticky and that last, then we get out of the way. We open the doors, and our participants always choose their own path together. If you would like to know more about ProCents, check out our website, www.procents.com, or reach out to any of our leadership team members and get on our calendar. There's no better time than right now to get on this train. Thank you all once again, and have a great day.